I'm ready.
We will start today's episode at the back of our storage. I think I mentioned my first plan was to bring the hill all the way up, but I have a different plan now. So that's why I'm removing these helping lines here at the top, because I'm actually just bringing everything down. So we have two different layers, and we will not bring the whole hill up to this level up at the top right there. But instead, we will extend the building downwards. And this will all make very much sense at the end of this episode, and hopefully even before that. Yeah, you will see. And you can see down at the bottom that I have prepared these very small wood pillars just as markings where our foundation will start. And it is a little curved, but not too much to still work with the wall design. But before we start working down there, I will show you what I used this hill for beforehand. Because while working at my base, every time there was a thunderstorm, I went over here and I made some charged creepers. And I used them to get monster heads. And here's our first skeleton head. Maybe a creeper head right after that. Nice. But I think I should really use a shield right now. Yep, that is working way better. And there's a zombie head as well. Nice. So now we have every different kind of monster head, which is quite nice. And we will use it in a second. But of course I fixed all the holes that charged creepers made, which turned out pretty unnecessary, as I already teased, because I'm just terraforming all of this today, but I just like it looking neat and pretty. And I think it's time now to put one of these heads to use, because there's an achievement for killing a mob while wearing the corresponding mob head. And that's exactly what we're going to do here at the zombie spawner. And there we go, that was quite easy. But while we're here, I will get a few quick achievements. I think we can do these two together, giving a zombie a totem of undying and the full diamond armor. So we have the custom boss fight and we have to kill it twice. And we'll see how this works out. So far so good. He's taking all of the armor pieces. Just the helmet left and oh! That's not for you. I'm sorry. You have to go here. Okay. Just the helmet and the totem of undying left. Okay. He has the helmet now. And I've tried a lot of things, but I don't think he can pick up the totem of undying too. So unfortunately, we have to split these two achievements. So you have to die now, sir. Sorry. Let's see how long this takes. Oh, that was actually really fast. I expected him to take a lot more. Well, that's that. And here we go for the totem of undying right afterwards. Which is of course quite easy. And one last achievement as a transition to the next part of the video is Trick or Treat, kill a zombie wearing a pumpkin head. And it's the transition because Ender was so nice and decorated everyone's base with pumpkins and gave a gift to us, which says Trick or Treat. I'm really curious what will happen. Oh no, it's blowing up. No. Okay. He had everything designed. That's really nice. Thank you. And of course, that was not the only interaction with server members, because we also spent some time with Nellis, and later, as teased in last episode, with Nellis and Matt, but we'll get to that. First off, Nellis and I helped each other with achievements in the past, and we are still doing so, and Nellis basically has all the colors. All the colors of horse armor, beds, leather armor, you name it. And I won't share all of the footage, of course. But we're just exchanging the items the other one doesn't have, so we both get the achievements. For example, in this case, Nellis has a few armor variants, and I brought in the iron armor and the netherite armor. So afterwards, we had all of the different kinds of armor on these armor stands to get the achievement. And there we have it. But we didn't stop there. We went further. We tried to get the achievement for igniting every flammable block in Minecraft. And if you don't know, there are quite a few. We started quite simple, tall grass and the tall fern, but afterwards we listed all of the items we need and then placed them all in Nellis base. And it looked quite funny having all of the different color palettes there, all of the different items. And it was actually quite fun igniting all of these items and putting them out again. So a few minutes later and a few flint and steels later, We went through almost all of the items. There's just one item missing, and it's TNT. And of course I have a lot of TNT, but in some way the achievement was bugged. We tried igniting the TNT in all kinds of different ways, igniting it by clicking right on it, placing the fire on top of it, and even trying to ignite it with a wooden pillar right next to it that's burning and the fire spreading to the TNT. But we couldn't get it to work, and Chuckles confirmed this was indeed an achievement bug on the server, because the achievement works in the single player, which is unfortunate, but it happens. We still had a lot of fun doing it, and when we will get it to work at some point, it's only the TNT left. For the final achievement, we traveled to my base, and we did so through the nether, and actually got another achievement on the way. And here's the reason why we took the nether and not went flying over here. Yeah, that's a small problem. But now on to the last achievement. We basically filled our inventory with rockets, and we will fly up to a height of 10,000 blocks. And honestly, there's not much happening on the way, so I will cut most of this, even though it's already time-lapsed, it's just way too long. So we're flying all the way up to the top, and there's a twist, because when we reach the top, we will take off the elytra and fly down all the way and hopefully hit the water. So we'll see if that actually happens, and if we hit the water, that would be great. And it turns out we have way too many rockets in our inventory. We didn't need nearly as much, but better safe than sorry. It is quite scary seeing these numbers decline so rapidly, but we'll see. Hopefully there's water at the bottom. We can't see anything. Oh, the word is slowly coming in. But I still have no clue if we are going to hit the water. Hopefully. Yeah. Okay, we should hit the water. Yes, nice. That was a lot of fun. And whoa, there was Nellis coming down as well. Nice. That was a lot of fun. But before we get to the prank Matt, Nellis and I pulled, we should get to the base and get some progress done there as well. I've talked about these markings and about the hill that it has to go, so we can start working here. And all of this has to get to this height, so we will jump right into the first time lapse and have the preparation of this area. The hill is flattened, so we now have a lot of space to work with. Of course, the sides here on the snowy side and on the tower side are not ready now, but we can get to work with our first wall, so you will have a rough idea how this will actually look. The first wall is almost done, just the finishing touches at the top that will make it look that much nicer are still missing, and I will start the work on this side of the mountain. Because this hill is a little too high, so we can't have a nice connection here, and I want a nice pathway going down the side as well. So I will terraform this and put in the second wall, all in the next time lapse. Now this side is done as well, and I think it looks so much nicer with the terraforming and the building now in place. And you can see all of the different parts of the wall, even the top design now. And we're almost finished, just the other side left, where we also have to do some terraforming and build the wall. But we will do that at the end of the episode. And first, we are going to have some fun with Nellis and Matt.
I would love to just put a bunch of minecarts in all like on the top of Hunter's bases.
Just on top of all of the trees?
That does sound like a lot of fun.
Yes. And I know where to get iron.
No, wait, come back.
Oh, don't tell me he has minecarts here. That would be so great.
He was not very smart.
Feel like you're tripping? Balls, bro. Oh my gosh. All right.
We just need rails.
Oh wow, yeah, that's plenty.
And I know where to get one too. Just break it off of his new thing.
No.
And of course we took the rails, placed minecarts on every single tree, and removed the rails of course. That's why I'm building this strange contraption. So we're slowly getting there, placing the minecarts on every tree.
Oh my gosh, what did I do?
Wait, what? What's happening?
What is happening? What is it?
Why is
I
that
just
minecart
minecarts-
flying?
It's going forever.
It was like, what?
We got there finally. All of the trees are decorated with one single minecart at the top. I think that just looks too funny. And there are actually quite a lot of trees in this base. But of course, we didn't stop there.
I still think that we should eventually fill this entire thing up to minecarts. Okay, you know what?
I feel like
I'm
that
here.
would kill the server, I'll be honest. That's a
I'm
big
in-
hole.
That would take so many minecarts.
I'm already here. All right, so it sounds like it's a game plan.
They look so pretty flying down there.
What if he doesn't go down there in like a month or so?
That would actually be quite funny.
Can I sit in one?
If you want to die.
That's interesting. Does that actually
I'm
kill you?
ready.
All right, ready?
How is it going down there?
It's such a slow fall, I don't feel like I'm gonna die.
I think you will.
Oh, the suspense.
But I didn't.
Really?
Good enough.
Does it look pretty cool down here?
Yep.
Yeah. It actually looks really. Oh, awesome. It actually
Nice.
looks.
And I think we're done here. It looks so funny. We have all these minecarts. And sticking them down here actually worked out really good.
To make
There's
a
Jack.
nice map room.
Yeah. And then you could also put, you know, diamonds in here and you get it.
I don't really know if I need it.
Only 6 diamond blocks.
Only 6. It's super affordable.
Yeah, I'm not convinced.
How about this? It's typically 6 diamond blocks, but for you, 5 diamond blocks.
Are you even in a position to do such deals?
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, okay then. I'll take it. So now we have the map of the whole world, which is pretty nice. That was a lot of fun. But we still have one side left, as you remember. And I want to get this done in this episode. So I think we will jump right into the time lapse and get the terraforming and this last wall done to complete the lower part of the storage building. That was a very productive episode. We got a lot of things done, had a lot of fun, and we're making huge progress on the storage building, which is of course still part of one of the verses. So if you know which Bible verse this huge storage building is part of, let me know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this episode, you can leave a thumbs up or subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you all in the next episode. Take care.